It's Sunday, May 19th, 2019. I'm Justin Castelli. This is All About Your Benjamins and your weekly mixtape and weekend review. Let's get straight to the headlines that may or may not be impacting your financial plan and your portfolio. Volatility came back this week. I talked about this throughout the week on the RLS Wealth Management Alexa skill, the rundown. Subscribe to that if you'd like to get updates throughout the week. But the week started off with the big down day. Points were moving all over throughout the week as far as the different indices, and mainly had to do with China and the tariffs and responses to and from. So we hit them with more tariffs, they hit us back. But then by the end of the week, some of the tariffs on things like automobiles were going to be delayed. So a lot of headlines moving around, which that moved the markets, which is a good reminder that we should be not making short-term decisions with our long-term accounts, and if you have short-term accounts, those probably shouldn't be tied to the market. There's a great piece in the mixtape from Jason Zweig of the Wall Street Journal talking about these bigger swings in the market and how they're here to stay and what that means and why you should expect those. So be sure to read those if the moves throughout the week made you feel a little uneasy after what's been a relatively great year so far. So volatility is back. Don't forget that volatility goes both ways. We can have it to the downside, we can also have it to the upside. No one really talks about when the markets are going up because we're all happy, but then volatility to the downside scares everybody. So again, long-term money, don't want to make short-term decisions. Short-term money probably shouldn't be in the market. Check your allocations, talk to your financial advisor to see if there's any changes that need to be made there. As far as economic news, just wanted to highlight a post or an article in the Wall Street Journal about the jobs market. We talk about that when those numbers come out, when it's important, but there was an article that talked about how small businesses, specifically those that have 20 employees or less, are having a hard time finding employees. So with the labor market being so strong and there being low unemployment, the smaller businesses are having a hard time hiring. Well, that may not seem like a big thing in the grand scheme of things. As long as unemployment stays low, wages keep on ticking up, that's a good sign for the economy. But also don't forget that the small businesses sometimes can be a leader, but also small businesses have a big part of our economy. So if they have trouble hiring quality people, that could mean some things in the long term. So not this is a canary in the coal mine or anything like that, but just I thought it was something worth mentioning and paying attention to, just to see if small businesses continue to have trouble finding good employees and finding people to hire. Disney this week bought Comcast's portion of Hulu. So as they roll out their Disney service in the coming year, now they have Hulu to help with that distribution, and their master plan is all coming to fruition to have global domination right up there with Netflix with content distribution. So I talked about this in the past about their subscription service that's going to come out $7.99 a month for the whole Disney catalog and beyond. So you've got all the traditional Disney movies, you've got the Marvel, you've got Star Wars, everything that they have will be on this. So basically every household is going to have it. Whether you have kids, you're going to have it, or if you have Disney is something that you've always grown up with, you're probably going to have this for $8 a month. And now they have the controlling interest in Hulu to be able to help with their distribution. Another business in the news, Amazon. Thought this was an interesting article. I thought I'd share this. They are actually offering employees to quit and then start their own delivery business, and they will give them some startup costs and some salary to help them get going. So Amazon is trying to continue its dominance when it comes to delivery, but are getting competition from Walmart and some other outfits. So in order to help with their same-day delivery and delivery services and try to save on costs, they're offering a program for employees to leave, quit Amazon, go start their own business, and they're going to help them do that. So just kind of an interesting approach to solving the distribution issue that Amazon may be finding themselves as we all shop from Amazon all the time. I'd be interested to see how many employees actually take them up on this and to see where the break even would be for them to replace the income they have from Amazon and now have their own business. The entrepreneur in me would love that opportunity, but I know that this isn't necessarily the same case for everybody. And in final news, short one this week, I'm going to call this And what I would call news, there was a 3-foot metallic bunny rabbit that sold for $91 million at an art show or auction this weekend. Don't have much commentary other than $91 million for a 3-foot metallic bunny rabbit. So there you have it. That's it for this week's Weekend Review. Pretty quick this week, not a lot of news. Volatility was the big thing, but I don't think as long-term investors we should do too much about that. So not a lot to do. I'll let you get to your weekend. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head on over to allaboutyourbenjamins.com to read the mixtape. A lot of great posts from around the world from other people that are there. I mentioned the Jason Zweig one, but there's some other ones also. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help this distribution, help more people find this. I would really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening if you're on your Amazon device. Thanks for reading the mixtape if you're reading it on the blog. And I'll see you all in the next episode.